Before we get absolutely shit-faced, I'd like to remind everybody that this podcast contains two very pissed-up gays with their opinions, rants and raves in life, and overall explicit content, which we know you will love. Everyone and anyone is welcome to this podcast, so strap yourselves in, pour yourself a large one, down it, just like us, and let's get this going and read between the wines. Fixing me ring.
Not the first time you've had to say that.
First time I've done that. This weekend, I have not done anything with my ring this weekend. Thank you very much. Which depends what ring we're talking about here now.
Well, I'll leave it up to the viewers to decide.
Listeners, they're listeners, girl. We'll leave it up to the listeners to decide. Although if you know me very well, you probably can make your own assumptions. Anyway, my ring aside.
Welcome to episode 27.
The week, it's officially live podcast week.
Exactly, yeah.
It's
the
live
build-up.
podcast week. We are days away now until the big one.
I don't know about you, but I'm super excited.
I am, but I keep getting waves of nervousness. Yeah. I don't know why. I'm a fucking actor. It's not the first time I've been on stage. It's not the first time I've been in front of a camera. And it's not the first time I'm going to be in a load of room with people I've shagged before. So, you know, it's just like a normal fucking Friday night for me.
Exactly. What are you nervous about?
I don't know. Maybe because a lot of secrets might come out. And probably every ex and every shag that I've slagged off in these 30 episodes are probably going to be in the room that night.
Well, if you're there and you feel uncomfortable,
no
good.
No hard feelings. And I hope you got your little problem sorted that I gave you. Never. Anyway, yes, live podcast week. In the first 30 seconds, we spoke about my ring, everyone that I've shagged, and the fact that I've potentially given people STDs is not a good start of a good episode. None of which are true. Well, the STD thing isn't true. I've never gave anyone an STD.
Indeed.
Can't say that. Let's leave my ring out of this. Anyway, officially podcast live episode week.
Exactly. For those of you who didn't realise, we will obviously be at the Royal George
in Soho
on the 1st of March, which is this coming Friday.
This Friday in Tottenham Court Road, just off Tottenham Court Road. And if you used to go to GAY, it's right next door to that. So please come and say hi. Yeah. Have a glass of wine on us. Well, I say glass of wine on us. Depends how many people are there. So come and get a glass of wine while it lasts.
Indeed.
However, there is a fully functioning bar.
There is.
But yes, come and join us. Where we will take this in front of a studio audience.
Yeah, we'll be on stage at around 8 p.m. Yeah. So get your drink on before that. Anyway, yes. Plugging the live pod aside, I feel like I can't do this episode without talking what we've just watched, and we have just watched the Wendy Williams latest docu-series called Where is Wendy Williams? And I don't know about you, but I feel very sad. It's really sad, and I know she was a controversial character. I know she slagged off many people, and hey, when you're a celebrity, unfortunately you do get put out there as someone everyone has free access to, but for what is going on with her, like, it's really sad.
I mean, she came for people though, didn't she?
She did.
Listen, I wouldn't have liked to be on the receiving end of Wendy Williams, because when she found out something about you, she fucking came for you, right? She served you.
She did.
However, what I will say is, yeah, this is really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Although she's been quite controversial and quite outspoken about the LGBTQ plus community and gay people in general.
And Beyonce.
Don't even get me started on that. I'm telling you, I feel bad for her. When we start talking about her coming for Beyonce, I don't feel bad anymore.
No, exactly.
But anyway, let's leave that aside. I do feel really sad, like, to hear that she's obviously got dementia, a form of dementia.
Yeah.
And what's the other thing called? Aphasia, whatever it is. Anyway, I'm assuming that they're linked.
I think so. I don't know. I mean, unsurprisingly, I'm not a medical expert.
Well, thank God for that.
But yeah, regardless of that, it's a very sad watch. It's sad to see anyone deteriorate in such a quick time, and
especially to do it in front of a cat. Well, I say that. I mean, over 30 weeks filming this, I've probably showed a few erratic moments. But yeah, no, it's really sad to see her deteriorate in front of the cameras. And what's even more sad about it, in my opinion, is that she's a producer for this latest docu-series, but I personally don't think she's in the right frame of mind to approve anything right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
Given what we've just seen, and we're on episode 2, we've only seen 2 episodes because only 2's out in America.
Whoops.
ExpressVPN. But it's really sad. So yeah, I love her. She's a gay icon without her even knowing.
She is indeed.
I hope. Well, I know what this illness does to people, so I'm not even going to say I hope she gets better because, that's a stupid thing to say. I hope it's managed and I hope she has the right people around her.
Indeed, yeah.
But yeah, it's a tough watch. Anyway, moving on to more upbeat news.
Yeah.
Texas Hold'em. I've got to talk about. Let my Beyonce tops on.
Exactly. Yeah. You
because for the Queen.
In memory of the Queen. Yeah.
Well, in memory of the Queen. She ain't dead. She's fucking a number one. In memory of the Queen.
It wasn't meant to be quite so.
Fucking hell! Don't wish death on her.
Yeah.
In honour of the Queen.
In honour of the Queen. That's the words I was looking for.
Fucking wishing Beyonce dead. I swear to God, you won't make it to Friday at this point.
No, it is a great song.
Yes, but she is the first black female artist to debut at number one on the Billboard country charts, which is fucking incredible.
Yeah, incredible.
Oh, I love it.
She is a woman of many firsts and many accolades.
Don't you start saying last.
No.
You've already wished her dead. I was putting hex on her.
No, I'm being nice.
She is fucking incredible, and if I just can't. I can't love her any more than I already do. Everyone knows about my obsession, but I am stressed.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Stressed.
For the same reason I am.
Because I'm worried now that there's going to be another tour, and I just can't.
No, we're still recovering from the last one, aren't we?
Well, I mean, I want it to happen, but
yeah, of course,
not right now, girl.
But like you said, you're surprised we didn't see it coming with all the, the imagery from Renaissance.
She's fucking Queen.
She is indeed.
Yeah. Yes, well, anyway, I've not stopped listening to it. I've not stopped fucking singing it. And if you're at the live podcast on Friday, chances are you're going to be listening to it as well, because I'll be playing it.
I was a little bit worried when you had a go at me for singing it for slightly too much.
Well, that was pissing me off. I was going to replace the intro music of this to that, but I don't want to get sued with no copyright bullshit. I can't afford that right now.
Under 30 seconds, you're okay.
Yeah, well, it's just not worth it, is it? Not worth it. Anyway, yes, that for me was my my news story of the week. I love it.
Yeah,
love
absolutely.
It. Stop listening to it. Been a funny old week.
It has
been. For me, it has anyway. Look,
you are back.
I'm back. I've returned to pink.
Yeah, you have.
I've returned to pink. Pink has resumed. The bitch is back. I couldn't go any longer without my pink hair, so I got fucking bored.
You did.
Which is a really, I'm going to bring this up on Friday, but it's not the best timing, given that we've just changed all of the artwork and had stuff printed.
Well, another excuse for another photo shoot.
Yeah. Anyway, it's back. Yeah, but I'm back to the walking stereotype that I was, which is great. No. I was going to have a rant this week, but I kind of going to work it into a bit. So yeah, part rant, part week.
Okay.
So now we haven't spoke about this yet, but we had a lovely glass of wine the other night, shall we say, with each other, and we were met by a guy who came and sat down and wanted to chat. Friendly enough. He was friendly enough. His name, I'm going to say his name. His name's Sam. And I'm going to say Sam because he's not going to fucking listen to this podcast, is he? I don't think he's even going to remember.
I don't think he will.
Although he did take the podcast name and he took my fucking number. I'm fucking glad that I've not heard from him.
And I did say to you, didn't I? You should have texted him, like... Anyway, carry on.
I don't want Sam at the podcast.
No, but more like saying, oh, thanks for a great night. Best hand job over there.
Oh, no way. That sort of shit can get me in trouble. No. About the police knocking on my fucking door. Anyway, yes. So Sam, who was actually a really lovely guy, and we were having wine. I can't remember what he was drinking now, but everything.
Everything and anything.
And Sam was making some questions and some remarks all night long, which literally is, when you're a gay person or you're someone in the community, just them sort of questions and sort of remarks that you just don't want to hear.
Yeah.
And it's like, bitch, stop playing into every fucking gay stereotype that there is. I was quite entertained, to be honest, because I was in a good mood, shall we say, because they could have gone two ways with me, couldn't it? Could have started asking all these things, and I could have I threw my drink in his face. However, I was drinking a nice glass of red... I say nice glass of
No,
red.
the
It's
first
fucking
bottle was
horrible, wasn't it?
awful.
But I was drinking a glass of red wine anyway, so I was chill and content. But I found Sam quite amusing, so I started to make notes of everything Sam had said that night. Because I knew at one point I'd want to bring it up on this podcast.
Well, it was pod-worthy, I think. I think it was pod-worthy.
You say that, but, I mean, some of the things that he said was like so stereotypically, like the sort of shit that straight white men assume gays are.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Some of them were that. Some of them were a little bit, I get like homo curiosities with you. Yeah. And then some were just like, shut the fuck up. So yeah, as I said, I started to make a little list as I was conversing with Sam, because I thought it might be quite... I must have thought, what the fuck's he doing? He's writing everything down.
I don't think he really knew what was going on anyway, so we should be a phone.
I mean, he was really nice. I mean, he worked in the city. He was a good-looking chap. He was like, it's better to have a drunk guy come over and just be nice, especially with, approaching two gay guys in South East London. So that, you know, I appreciate it.
We'll give him something.
Harmless.
He was harmless. He was harmless.
But yeah, let's dedicate this episode to the lovely straight white Sam, who had a good job but didn't, in my opinion, have a brain cell between those two ears. But bless him. He's probably going to listen now and turn up. I heard everything you fucking... No, I don't think he listens to this.
I don't think you remember anyway, so it's fine. We can say whatever we like.
Probably not. His name is Sam, though, because I checked his name in my phone book.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. Yeah. Okay.
Because he sent me... I'm not going to tell you what... It sounds filth, doesn't it? He sent me an invitation, didn't he, to an event.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And then I sent back the podcast link, so I know that he knows that.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Anyway, the first thing Sam said to me, so we were talking just in general about me, about life, and then he said, my friend is gay and he works for ITV. You probably know him. Girl, let's just talk for a minute. We don't all know each other.
We do not know each other. To be honest, there's a lot of gays I don't want to know.
Well, yeah. It's like that Absolutely Fabulous quote where she's like, how many gay men are there in New York? You're like, yeah. My friend's gay as well. You probably know him. I mean, you might have a point there, to be honest. I probably have, you know... I
don't know his name. I don't know his name, but I know his arsehole.
Yeah. Probably not the sort of arsehole that I want to know. I know a few people from ITV that are arseholes. I'm saying no more on that comment. Anyway, so I just went along with Sam and I just said, maybe, you know, hoping that he weren't going to start getting out his fucking LinkedIn profile. But anyway.
At least he didn't pull up his friend's Grindr name. And so can you imagine? Then that would have caused even more questions for me about...
Gosh. So then we swiftly moved past the...
Thankfully.
You know, the whole assumption that we all fucking know each other. And then Sam said to me, oh God, it's in the mind, isn't it, liking fellas? In the mind. Well, Sam's probably got a point there. Yeah, it probably is. I do think...
to a certain degree, I suppose.
I do think about men. I do like men, yeah. It's not a fucking mental illness, though,
exactly,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
God, how fucking far back is he living in? Like, what world is he living in that? Oh, it's all in the mind, isn't it, liking guys? All right, yeah, probably. I ain't fucking mentally ill. Well, I probably am a little bit mentally ill, but fucking hell.
God, I had to know what's going on in his mind, to be honest. Anyway.
So we're probably, at this point now, I would say we're probably like second glass in of the horrendous bottle, right? So we're talking to Sam. Sam then comes out with, did you always know you like cock? That threw me a little bit, that one. I didn't really know what to say. Yes, I did. Yeah. I can't even remember what I said to that now. I thought, right. Is this like some sort of flirty fucking... Like, I got flirty vibes at that point, and I was like, well, why do you want to know?
Yeah.
Like, why are you so intrigued?
Yeah. There was another comment, but I think you may come up in some of your...
I don't know, if I didn't cover any of them, then you feel free, feel free. But yes, Sam, I did, I suppose. I was probably thinking of it when I was going down on all those women back in the day as well, so yes. I don't know how we then got on to the subject of pegging.
Oh, yes.
Sam, actually, I must add, Sam brought pegging up, not me. So he said, I'd let a girl peg me, but I don't want a guy doing it. Okay? So a girl shoving a big strap-on up your ass is completely acceptable. But a guy doing it, fuck me, that's gay. I'm not homo. I wouldn't let a guy peg me. It'd have to be a girl. All right, Sam. Big fucking dildo up your ass. Yeah, all right. Okay. Big difference. Oh, God. I thought you were gay for a minute, Sam. But no, you've just clarified that it's a girl pegging you, so okay.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah. All right. Fucking hell. And then, right, so this one, you know, I'm a bit tipsy at this point, so this one pissed me off a little bit. But again, I weren't going to let it bother me.
Okay, yeah.
I kept thinking, this is an idiot. This is an idiot. You're so fortunate it's allowed now. I'm grateful to you, Sam, for accepting my gayness.
And it was all down to him that it was made legal. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're so honoured.
All those years that people in our community have been fighting for our rights, but we should be so fortunate. Fuck me, I'm so grateful. Oh, gosh. Oh, fucking hell, Sam. Me and you were going to fall out in a minute. So he's essentially insulted the community, but he weren't quite done with that. He wanted to go now he wanted to delve into the family a little bit. I'm sitting there like, fucking hell. So he then said, do you know what? I've got a side note. I'm quite surprised that I made all these notes and still didn't knock him out, to be honest. It's only because I like that pub. Indeed. And I like the barmaids. Yeah, and
exactly, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Well, he's brought some quality content for us as well.
Anyway, the next, so as I said, family. So he said, I would be so disappointed. So would any father. But it's fine. Listen, there's plenty that my father, mother and family are disappointed over, but probably being gay isn't one of them.
Exactly.
I've done a lot worse than come out, bitch. So would any father, but it's fine. Oh, it's fine, Sam. Oh, thank you. Okay.
It's so set in like a really old-fashioned mindset, like... And he was younger than I was.
We just didn't have there was nothing there, was it? I was like, God. Oh, all right then. I'll go and have a conversation with Dad tonight and say, I know you're disappointed, Dad. Sam told me. You know Sam, the stupid drunk man, that thick as shit guy. You know, the stupid, uneducated guy. Okay. So the next one, so this is the penultimate one that I remember in it, because you've got to remember I'm drinking some serious bottles of wine at this point. Yeah. I've never strapped up while having sex, but if I was a man, I would have to, because I'd be fucked. So you assume that it's us that are carrying all the diseases, bitch. Never mind, you know, girls can carry STIs as well.
Completely.
I was like, right, so we're riddled. Okay. We're oppressed, we're riddled, we're disappointments, fucking hell. We're cock-hungry men. God, we're such a monster. Such a monster, Sam. Fucking hell.
I don't have much to say at this point.
Alright, well, okay, hun, you should strap up if you're sleeping with anyone. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but okay. If that's the way you want to roll with this, then we'll roll with it. And then, do you know what was funny though? Because then he was like, I haven't had sex at all this year. I thought, I wonder why.
I wonder why. Yeah,
I wonder why. These are the sort of conversations you're having, bitch. I wonder why you haven't had sex this year.
I would love to get a secondary list of Sam's views on women.
To be fair, we're just in February, so that's not too. But when he said this year, I think he meant like he said in like
span of a year.
No, he said it was like 8 months or something. Oh, so. Again, I'm not surprised. Do you know what I mean? And then he rounded it off, but he said to me, "Oh, you're the pretty one." And I was like, "All right then." Forget about everything you just said, bitch. I'm sitting there like, "You're the pretty." I'm like, "Oh,
that makes it all better."
Oh, that's lovely. So never mind, you just called me cock hungry, like you fellas always do. I like cock. Disappointment to my dad. I should be fortunate it's a lad, but I'm pretty, so that's fine.
So if you ever get into an argument with running out on the street, just end it with at least you're the pretty one, and it all will go away.
Well, it depends. It depends on the mood that I'm in the first place. I can't remember why I was in a good mood that night. It was rare. something must have happened that was good, because usually I'd want to tear his head off. But anyway, yeah. So that was our little segment to Sam, Sam the straight boy, who apparently knows so much about the gay world. So we should get Sam on here, shouldn't we?
Good luck with that.
It does make me laugh though when anyone. I'm talking about him from the perspective of a straight white man, which generally is the views that I encounter when I hear this sort of shit.
Yeah, of course.
But it does, like, although some of these, like, if we unpack them a little bit and on a more serious note, some of them are quite insulting to the community.
Yeah.
I said this yesterday when we were in the venue for the pod. I don't ever want this podcast to be deep or political or serious. So I take humour at these sort of things. Right? So I am not saying that some of them are not insulting. They are. Yeah. However, I don't care that much what he thinks of me. But it does make me laugh when people do play into these these gay stereotypes. It cracks me up.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I do remember him, and I do remember sitting there, and he could clearly tell that I was not giving him the time of day. I can be very kind of stony faced when I encountered by people like that. But
oh God, yeah. Anyway, Sam, you gave me quite the entertaining evening.
One of the ones you missed that I'm surprised didn't make the cut is I do remember him saying, it's like, oh, you could shove anything up there, just not a penis.
Is that what he said?
He said to me, you could shove anything up there.
God.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't know the difference.
Listen, well, maybe. Sam needs therapy.
Does need therapy.
Sam needs fucking therapy, because Sam, I can guarantee you, wants a cock up his arse.
Oh, completely. Oh, and for a long time I thought this was his like coming out story.
Oh, they always do these curious straight boys. They always do this. They always latch onto the gays. Oh no, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I ain't gay though, but yeah,
yeah.
I had like a little while ago. Oh no, I've just remembered who it is. I'm definitely not going to bring this person's name up. But he was like a super straight like guy, and I remember he pulled me aside in the bar. This was ages ago, like a long time ago, and I was actually in the bar with my then partner, and he was like, "Just to let you know, like I'm straight," and I was like, "Okay, like what do you think? Like, you good for you. What do you want me to say to that?
Yeah.
I'm just straight." And then like as the drinks progressed, he was like, "So how do you do it? Like, how does it work?" Like, I really was like so interested in my sex life, and I thought, we know why.
Yeah, we all know why.
We know fucking why.
Yeah, we do.
I ain't gonna bring his name up though, 'cause I quite like him. But again, lights are on, but no one's home. You just gotta let these people. We just gotta educate. That's
Indeed.
The point of this podcast. I'm like, right, you want a 30 hour, I say 30 hours, some of these episodes are longer than an hour, but you want an education, bitch? Subscribe.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, listen in. There's 27 episodes of gold right here.
Of what?
27 episodes of gold right
I thought
here.
You said Coldplay. I was going to say, what? That's
no,
everyone wants
gold.
to fucking switch off. I fucking hate Coldplay. Oh, God. There was a couple as well on Twitter this week, or X, whatever you want to fucking call it, which again plays into that stereotype. I only saw 3, but somebody wrote, "Why do gay people walk so quickly everywhere? It's like, where are you in a rush to go to? Hell?" Yes. Yes.
I don't know, I suppose.
So I think they're alluding to the fact that a lot of gay people just like walk really fast and mince.
Yeah.
It's like that Trixie Mattel thing where he's like, everyone that's gay just like walks to Womanizer. Is it Womanizer?
Oh, yeah.
Superstar.
Yeah.
I do that now. Since I heard that, like if I'm on the gym, if I'm in the treadmill, I try and time my run to Womanizer by Britney Spears.
Yeah. Oh, that's where songs to time it to.
Oh, this was one that really got my back up, and it's really like, why do all gay men love Carly Rae Jepsen? Happy Pride Month, aka Carly Jepsen Appreciation Month. I'm going to say one thing: I fucking hate Carly Rae Jepsen, so that is not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
All gays, I hate her. Now, I spoke about Taylor Swift last week, and I said I don't really care for Taylor Swift. Yeah. I don't hate Taylor Swift, really. I just don't care for her. I hate Carly Rae Jepsen.
She Call Me Maybe,
She's
right?
a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's an awful song.
Oh.
And then the follow-ups were almost identical copies of that same song.
Name another Carly Rae Jepsen song.
Wasn't she Friday?
No, that's Rebecca Black.
Oh, okay.
Now, Rebecca Black, on the other hand, I enjoy.
Okay.
But Carly Rae Jepsen, I can't fucking stand her. So that one,
Incorrect.
No.
Incorrect.
And then obviously the most, I would say, known stereotype, which isn't always true, is tops are masculine, bottoms are feminine.
Yes.
That's going to be a stereotype until to the end of time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, of course, yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with it.
No, I mean, I don't. It's like any generalization. It's not true in every case.
I've met some very feminine bottoms,
Tops.
and
Feminine tops.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there, bitch. Don't cut me off. I've met some very feminine bottoms. However, I've also met some very feminine tops. Some tops I was surprised at, and obviously I've met some really masked bottoms as well, like really masked bottoms, like builder-esque kind of bottoms, and it took me by surprise, if I'm honest.
Of course.
But I don't think that stereotype, back in the day maybe, but I don't think anymore.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think when men especially go to the gym and people take pride in their appearance, now you can look really beefy and be a massive fucking power bottom.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've met many of them.
No, absolutely. And hey, the way you look doesn't necessarily describe your whole character.
I don't know. Leave that one. Let's discuss that one on the in the live pod.
Show,
let's talk about masculine tops.
I'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll be
and feminine bottoms. Anyway, keeping with that, stereotypes and labels and stuff. You found, and I can't take credit of this, you found a really cool TikTok, and I actually love this guy. Looking into him a little bit more, I love it, and I love him. His name's Coffee Greg. If you are gay and you're on TikTok, you've probably came across this man at one point. However, I never have until this week. And he's come up with a whole new array of gay stereotypes and terms, which I think we've got to give it a listen.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
So let's play Coffee Greg on TikTok, who's coming up with new gay stereotypes.
Attention all gays. New stereotypes have just been released. You've heard of bears, cubs, and otters. Here are this year's new labels. Stoat, a small and stinky gay. Newt, looks fun and cute but can be toxic. Eagle, an old wise gay who could tear you apart if he wanted to. Turtle, has a thick shell until you get them out of their shell, and they die. Groundhog, coming out is the most interesting thing they'll ever do. Bat, always hangs out in a big group of people who look identical to them. Gets blamed for all the community's problems. Dolphin, slut. Meerkat, an anxious, sassy gay who's always looking around at everyone else instead of paying attention to the conversation. Fox, the twinks are tired of being called a slang for a British prostitute, so we're just gonna give them an animal, so twinks are foxes now. Let's just get on board with that. Which new label are you? Tag your friends and yourself below.
Dolphin, slut. My favourite one by far.
Dolphins are slutty though, aren't they? I don't know, that's really accurate.
Are they?
I think, aren't they quite promiscuous as animals?
How the fuck do we know what... do they just get ready and go to the club and
maybe they
get
do,
railed by... How are you measuring that?
It's just they always strike me as very flirtatious.
When the fuck have you ever flirted with a dolphin?
I've never seen a dolphin, but they all... Anyway.
It's fucking weird. This is taking a weird turn. Okay.
Well, I love those stereotypes. There's so many there that you just think, oh my god, I can name you a million people.
Alright, so what one would you say you fall within then? Because I would say I'll recap.
Okay.
I'll recap. Okay, so Stoat is a small and stinky gay. A newt looks fun and cute but can be toxic. Eagle, an old wise gay who can tear you apart if he wanted to. A turtle has a thick shell until you get them out of the shell and then they die. Groundhog, coming out is the most interesting thing they'll ever do. A bat always hangs out in a big group of people who looks identical to them. That's fucking cap and gay, isn't it? Sorry. Dolphin, slut. Meerkat, anxious, sassy gay who is always looking around paying attention to everyone other than the conversation. And a fox, drinks.
I mean, I don't think I could identify as many of those, but I reckon you're probably going to say I'm an eagle.
An old wise guy who could tear you apart. Who the fuck are you tearing apart? Firstly, the only accurate part of that is old.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know.
Which one were you gonna say that I was then?
Let me have a look. Groundhog.
Oh, thanks.
Coming out is the most interesting thing I will ever do. No, I'm only joking. I don't know where I think I've got some traits of all of these.
Dolphin for sure.
Slut, yeah, of course. That's just my life. That's Sam. See, that's why my family are disappointed in me. What is a stoat? Is it an animal?
It's like I think it's like a ferret kind of thing.
Oh, stoat. I've never heard of one before.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of, or like a bit like meerkat's ferret kind of thing.
It can't be meerkat because meerkat's further down.
They're not the same, but I think it's a bit like that kind of animal.
Well, that's a small and stinky gay. I mean, I know a fucking couple of those. Couple of them coming on Friday. If you're offended and you're pissed off, then it's probably true. No, I'm not going to relate with stoat. No, looks fun and cute, but can be toxic. Oh yeah, bitch. I can definitely relate on that one. Maybe, I can be fucking toxic if I want to be. Eagle and old wise. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think we're either. Not even I'm quite there yet. I'm getting there. But
I could tear someone apart if I wanted to.
What's a younger version of an eagle?
Me.
A crow.
I'm not a crow.
No, I don't know. I just.
Fucking joking me.
I'm just trying to think of an alternative.
Oh, what? You thought crow was the right thing to say? Turtle has a thick shell until you get them out of their shell, and then they die. That is so depressing.
Yeah, that's really depressing, and I can't quite work out what that means. And
I get uncircumcised vibes. Has a thick shell.
When it comes out, it's lifeless.
Oh yeah, we've all been there. You know, get it out of its shell, and then it's just
dies.
You want it to shoot, but it just kind of dribbles.
We've all had one of those.
How did we get into dribbly cum shots?
But again, moving swiftly on, like the bat one as well. I know so many groups of gays who are like spitting images of each other.
Yeah, so do I. Fortunately, I'm not in any groups like that. No, like any gay people that I know, none of us look alike. And I can't fucking stand those.
No, it's I don't know. It's just like you want a bit of personality, a bit of like something about yourself, like an identity, not fucking a carbon copy.
It's Clapham gays. Exactly. We make like in 30 episodes, however many listeners we've had off the charts. We have never, ever been kind to Clapham gays, and we never will.
No.
If you come next week, you're not welcome to the wine. But you're welcome to come and listen, and I'll say all this again.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. You will need to bring some form of identity to show where you live.
Yeah, and if it's that postcode, bitch, then you can get the fuck out.
Bouncers have been warned.
Yeah, they're definitely the bat community now.
Oh, completely, yeah, completely.
Meerkat. I'm getting good vibes from Meerkat. Anxious, sassy gay who's always looking around, paying attention to everyone other than the conversation. I am anxious and I am sassy. I am always looking around, paying attention to anyone other than the conversation. So I think I would be the meerkat.
Yeah, I think it depends how you interpret the word anxious. Yeah, like in the room, you don't come across as anxious.
I'm not like snorting a line of coke and then get really anxious.
No, exactly.
I've never taken a drug in my life, but I am like I do get anxious. I do.
Yeah,
really
of course.
Really quickly.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Or is it angry?
Well, they often come hand in hand.
It could be anxious one day, it could be angry. It depends on which side of the coin I'm on. And then foxes are just the new twinks, apparently. I am not going
think, I'll be honest, I don't like that because it's almost like legitimizing twinks.
Well, I like foxes. I think
exactly.
They're like they're quite like what's the word I'm looking for? They're quite like
a little bit like maybe not sophisticated, but like they're smart creatures.
Like not royal. It's not the word I'm looking for. Like I don't know what I'm looking for. They're kind of like
like dignified kind of thing.
Not the ones round here.
Well, they are Southeast London. Southeast London foxes. Are you surprised? It's like the Southeast London human.
They've all got like fucking bits of fur missing. They're clucking. Like they've got fag butts in their mouth.
Wait, are you talking about the humans or the foxes?
Will probably be humans as well. Probably most of the people around here. Foxes look ooh.
Yeah, he's saying some of the foxes look cleaner than some of the humans do.
Well, they are. They are. They're looking like, girl, your Uggs are falling to the side and you're in your pyjamas.
But yeah, I don't know. The foxes twinks thing, I don't know. I would rather leave foxes out of that.
Yeah, I'm not
stereotype.
Poor fox.
Poor fox, exactly.
Labelled the new twink. I'm also, like, no.
Also, fox used to be like foxy, sexy, no?
I'm quite concerned that you've been flirting with dolphins now. You find foxes sexy.
No, but
I'm getting beastiality. It's giving beastiality.
Well, we moved on from incest, I suppose. So it's.
Oh yeah, so fucking animals is okay. I can't. I don't know. I don't find foxes sexy.
No, I wasn't suggesting the foxes were sexy.
I don't want to flirt with a dolphin.
No.
Well, I think we need to now. I need to buy you a farm set or something.
That's why I didn't make it onto Noah's Ark.
Oh, good God forbid. It'll be one of those get zoophilia.com or something. I'll catch you on there noshing off a donkey or something.
Were we talking about that video the other day about that guy who sucked off a horse?
Yeah, but did you see it?
No, I think we said it on a previous episode.
But have you seen it?
No, I don't want to see it.
I'm the one that said you're into beastiality. I saw a clip of it on X on Twitter years ago, and he's like, and then it just
it's like a dam bursting.
His cheeks go so big, and then it goes. I was like, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, let's move.
Shit people share.
I hope he's doing well.
Well, yeah.
The donkey, not the horse, not
the man.
Don't give a fuck about the man.
He looks like a little what are those called? The people that tame bulls. No, not stoat. What are they called? A matador.
Oh yeah.
He looked like Matador.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
We speak about that Matador last week, weren't we?
Yeah, we were, yeah.
Maybe it was him.
Maybe he was giving us clues. Because that video looked like it was from the 90s. People still share it on social media. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
Well, anyway, stereotypes and bestiality aside. Slightly shorter episode, but we'll park all that for now. I probably need to take a Xanax and forget about this conversation. But we will be coming back with 2 bite-sized episodes this week. So
we will.
2 little episodes in the lead up to the big 3-0 on Friday.
Think of it as a little bit of podcast foreplay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, podcast foreplay. You'll probably be disappointed then, I suppose. But yes, 2 bite-sized episodes. To see them coming Tuesday and Wednesday.
Indeed.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Just a little look back at 30 episodes and just our favourite moments.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
So we'll start with your one.
Indeed.
And then we'll go on to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we'll be live on Friday.
1st of March on Friday. Remember when I kept telling her it was the 8th?
Definitely the 1st.
Of March.
Definitely the 1st.
I'm there on Friday, no one's turned up. 1st of March, Friday night, 8 p.m, the Royal George in Soho, just off Tottenham Court Road, next to GAY, downstairs on stage, ready to share a glass of wine and have a fucking good time.
Absolutely.
And in the meantime, if you want to follow us on TikTok, please do at RBTW Official. And as we always say, every fucking week till we're blue in the face, please like, share, subscribe.
Indeed. To
the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Prime, Audible. God, that gets fucking boring saying that every week, but it's essential. It's essential.
Exactly, yeah.
Please
it really
do,
helps.
and give us a 5-star rating as well, because we do appreciate it very, very much.
100%, yeah.
And on that note, happy Monday. Enjoy the rest of your fucking week.
Yeah.
And see you Tuesday, Wednesday, and then hopefully in person. Well, we'll be there. We hope you are as well. We'll see you on Friday.
Absolutely, yeah. See you there.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Dolphin. Slut.